Hello, welcome to my first YouTube video. It's going to be about the Louis Vuitton Petit Noe in the Monogram print. The reason why I wanted to do a video on this particular bag is because when I was doing research into buying this one, this bag, I couldn't really find that many videos on YouTube, so I thought I would just make a video hopefully to help someone. I did actually watch one a few times by MS Pandas 10. It was quite an interesting video. I actually bought this bag from eBay from a seller based in Japan. They had really good reviews and they kind of responded to my questions quite quickly, and because this bag was bought from eBay, it is actually pre-loved, so it's not brand new. You can't get this particular model in from the store brand new. The one that they currently have is the Petit Noe NM, which actually has a vachetta strip at the bottom here, like a leather strip, which I personally don't like as much, and that was another reason why I kind of wanted a pre-loved one, because of this particular model. And another reason I wanted a pre-loved is I really wanted a bag that was made in the 1980s. I don't know why, but to me, like, the 1980s was actually like vintage, so I was actually looking for one that was made in the 1980s, but unfortunately I couldn't actually find one that was in good enough condition for me to actually spend my money on. So this is actually made in 1990. Quality wise, it's actually in really good condition. Like the bottom, most of the ones that I've looked at actually had loads of watermarks and it was really dirty or scratched or had like scuffed corners, but this one's actually in really good condition. The leather, sort of the vachetta leather around, aren't really like dry or anything or cracking, except a little bit on the straps. There's a little bit on one side that actually has a little bit of a crack, but I guess if that's the only damage or any sort of negative thing about a pre-loved bag, then that's fine. I guess over time it will happen anyway. I did use Lovin my bag's vachetta conditioner because I actually want this bag to last a long time and I don't want any sort of further cracking to happen or occur, so I used that. Some people actually worried about it making the vachetta darker, but I didn't actually have that problem. It still looked, once it's dried, it looks exactly the same. The other thing with a pre-loved bag and with a bag sort of this old, it did come in sort of a musty, vintagey smell. It was okay, but if you're sensitive to smell, that's something you probably should consider. When I first got it, I just had loads of those tumble dryer sheets. They kind of had like a fresh cotton smell or something. I just put a handful, like maybe 5 or 6 in there, closed the bag, put it in sort of the kind of the dust bag or the drawstring bag that came with it. I just left it in the wardrobe for a few days, and once I started using it, taking it outside, the smell actually faded, so it's actually okay. So this bag was made in 1990. It was made in May 1990. There is a date code on this in this bit here. The first 2 letters is actually where the bag was made. So this bag is made in France. It says on the side here, made in France. There's also a way to tell if a bag is real. If, for example, it says made in France here, you check the date code, and there are loads of places online you can look to see what the date code means and what the letters stand for. So this is AR, which is France. So this bag was made in France. It says 0950, so the first and third digit means the month, and then the second and the fourth is the year, so it's 90, which is 1990, and 05 is May. If you I think it's 2007 onwards, then the first and third digit means the week, and then the second and fourth means the year. But again, if you go prior to 1990, then that's different again. So the date code's slightly different. This bag doesn't actually have a D-ring. I know some of them actually have a D-ring, but it depends on when it was made. I've looked on like Purse Forum and sort of googled online that some models or certain years don't have a D-ring, so this one doesn't actually have a D-ring inside. I love the bag enough for it to not bother me, so that's absolutely fine. So this is just a drawstring bag. So you just open it up like that, and it's just really big. You can just fit a lot in there actually, and the way I tied the knot actually was from a tutorial by a YouTuber called Behind the Bags. I'll put the details down below. This bag actually fits a lot in there. Normally, depending where I'm going, like normally weekends I don't actually carry that much with me, but when I sort of go to work, then I would take well, generally like my mobile phone, I'll take my Emilie wallet, my clothes with my keys in it, also my mini pochette, my agenda, some tissues, hand cream, sometimes a little notebook, yeah, and just general things, and it does fit a lot in there. There's still usually quite a lot of space once I put everything in there, and sometimes when I'm not sure if the weather's good, I might take a brolly. I might put a scarf in there just in case it gets a bit windy, so you never know with the weather here. So I love this bag because it's such a classic. To me, it's such a perfect size. It's not too big, and I like it being hands-free. It kind of fits everything, especially on the weekends when I said I don't take everything like normally when I go to work. Sometimes I take my Kindle so I can read on my lunch break, but if I'm just going out shopping on the weekends, I don't take that. But even if I put everything in, it still fits a lot in there, and it's hands-free, and just the classic look, and just the fact that it's kind of I guess it's a vintage because it's old. It's like 25 years old, this bag now, but ideally again I'd like a bag to be made in the 1980s, but never mind. So I would actually recommend this bag if you're into sort of the vintage and just the look. I think everything's about the look of the bag, I must say. Yeah, so thanks for watching, and let me know if you have any questions. Leave them down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Hope you're having a unique day today, and hope to see you again soon. Thank you very much. Bye.